Hi language teachers, and welcome to today's language learning activity with 30 Hands Learning. Today I'm going to talk about some different ways to provide feedback for your students when they're working on their oral competence. When it comes to language teaching and learning, it can be hard for teachers to develop their students' oral progress, especially if they have a large class. This is because it is time-consuming to speak with everyone individually on a regular basis and give them quality feedback. How do we check that they are getting everything right and learning the correct pronunciation? Some students need more help than others, and some students are too shy to speak in front of the class. Ideally, all of our language students would be in an immersive environment where they are surrounded by the language 24/7. As this is not possible for all students attending school, and they only have a certain number of classes per week, we need to find good ways to make the most out of their time. So I have a couple of ideas for teachers to give oral feedback to their students without taking up vast amounts of class time. They can use 30 Hands Pro or Web to develop various iterations of work. Then you can check in on it and record your feedback for them to listen to and make improvements for their next iteration. Here I will go through a few examples of what you can do so you can really visualize what is possible. Let's say your students are learning about their daily routine, or mi rutina diaria. Once they have gotten to a certain stage of their learning of the topic, say after learning some vocab and present tense structures, have the students make a 30 Hands video with images and narration describing their daily routine. Something like this. Todos los días me despierto a las 6 de la mañana. Luego me levanto y me ducho. Bajo a la cocina para desayunar. Etc., etc., and so on. This is what your students could make. Once they are finished their first draft of this, it is time for you to give your feedback. Here are 3 different ways to approach doing this in 30 Hands. The first way to provide feedback is to have them to create their first iteration or draft, and then have them actually publish it as a video. Then they can submit this video of their first iteration to you via Google Drive, Dropbox, or email. And now you can view and assess it, and create your own 30 Hands video of feedback. This can be just one slide or a few slides, however you decide. It means that the students can do their own video at home or in class, and you can correct them in your own time. They can look at your feedback video and then make changes to their original to make improvements. Keep going in this vein until they have a great video ready to publish that they can keep and go back to for practice and revision. A second way of giving them feedback is if you have your students export their video. This is different to publishing it, as instead of creating a video out of it at this point, it saves it to your Google Drive or Dropbox as an editable file. So it means that the teacher can look at it, watch and listen to the slides, but also add in slides of their own to make comments and suggestions on particular areas. And of course, these slides are deletable, so can be removed for the final version when they want to publish it finally. Then they can edit their own slides again, and you can do this process iteratively again and again until they have a good video that will be ready to publish as a final product. Assessment for learning for sure. A third approach here is that you could have your students assess each other's work. In pairs or groups, they could review each other's slides and give, let's say, 3 points of feedback to their partner. They could be doing this in class, and you can check in on them as they go along to support them. Perhaps give them a list of things to look out for, like pronunciation, spelling, grammar, relevance, etc. This part is up to you. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook to see more videos like these. Also, let us know how you get on or if you have any other cool ideas or suggestions. We are all ears.